Hi guys, great to be here with you today. I've been watching a lot of The Simpsons on Disney Plus recently, and one of the last episodes I watched was where Marge had given a note to her children at school, but they got them mixed up. Bart had a note that said, "I'm proud of you," which was meant for Lisa, and Lisa had a note that said, "Be good, please, whatever you do, be good," which was meant for Bart. It made me laugh inside and think about all the times my parents would tell me to be good. Obviously, for those that know me would know that it wouldn't have happened very often. But we do often get told to be good. Told to be good when we leave for school, when we go out with our friends, or when our parents leave us at home alone. When we're told to be good, it means that we're told to act in the right way. And the next part of 1 Peter is similar to that. It is titled, Be Holy. And it doesn't mean to become a polo, it means to be like God. Peter says in verse 14 that before we knew God, we would give in to our evil desires. We would do things that we wanted and not the things that God wanted us to do. He says that we live that way. He says that we lived that way when we didn't know how God wanted us to live. But now we do. We do know how God wants us to live, and that is found throughout the Bible, or summed up in the version of loving God and loving others. Although it can be quite hard to do that, to be holy when there's so much around us that isn't holy. If I just think about the things around me that aren't always holy, maybe the TV I watch, the songs I listen to, the conversations I can have with my friends. Maybe it is something similar to you as well. If you think about all the things around you, how much of that is holy? God tells us not to conform to this world. Do not conform to what you used to be like. That just because we see a lot of other people doing something in real life or on TV doesn't mean that we should do that as well. We shouldn't measure ourselves up to others, but measure ourselves up to God. Peter writes in verse 16, "Be holy because I am holy." This is a message from God that He's set in to be like Him. Do not be like other people. Do not be like others, even people we know or people we don't know. Do not be like them, but be like God, to be holy. But how can we be holy? Well, to start off with, we need to know what God is like. You can read about Him in the Bible. Jesus was a human version of God, so read through Mark, it's the shortest gospel, to see what He was like. You can find out how to be holy by praying. Pray to God, ask Him to help you. Spend time listening as well, and just being in God's presence. It can be hard, but stand up for what you believe in. Don't just go with the flow, and if something doesn't feel right, if something doesn't sit right, then try and avoid whatever that is. And know that becoming holy isn't something that happens overnight. If you do slip up, don't beat yourself up about it. God will forgive you if you're really trying to be like Him. This video is all about being holy. So let us all be holy. Let us all become like God, because that is our goal.